Hello everyone and welcome back. We are focusing on eye and health this afternoon. Everyone wants to feel and look a little bit younger, but the secret to the fountain of youth may be within our own bodies. And joining us this afternoon to talk about the newer way to improve your overall wellness is biohacker and entrepreneur Ari Rastegar. Ari, thank you so much for joining us. What a fun conversation to have. I feel a lot of us always want to look for tips and tricks on how to feel and look great. So first of all, let's talk about, we understand you're a big advocate of biohacking. Biohacking, for those who don't know, just tell us what that is.
Well, biohacking is about using technology to enhance your well-being. And so we use technology to connect us with our phones and our electricity. And this is about that human electricity, that magnetism, that charisma, the energy that we need to be the best we can in the world. And how can we use technology to do that? And there's a lot of ways. You can use, there's red light therapy, there's hyperbaric chambers, and there's this slew of other advanced ways that can not only make you feel great, but can also make you look incredible.
Okay, so talk about one specific, we understand this is something you've done before. So
Sure.
give us an example, walk us through that experience.
Well, I think one thing that we're seeing these little clinics pop up all over the place, which is really great because you have this cosmetic side that treats the surface, and biohacking is about treating the inside. And so we're in this world of just doing and doing and doing, and we don't take recovery as seriously as we take the fitness that we do. And that is really what biohacking is at its core, is recovering as hard as we exert energy. We can do that through, old forms from massage, but now you can walk into places and use a technology like Normatec that you stick your legs inside of. It has a pumping mechanism to get the lactic acid flowing. You can go and do red light therapy, which is incredible to bring circulation to your body. And again, you're gonna look fantastic, but you're gonna look fantastic because your body is going to be even more fantastic than it already was.
And it's not just, Ari, it's about feeling energized, but also focused too. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And that's what happens when, we're in this, this go, 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 and we can't really leave the office at home because you have this little device that keeps chirping at you, right? Yeah. And so this is your way to get reconnected with you so that when you go back into the world, you're bringing that special juice. And
that's what we want, right? Just really quick, we've known that you've been known to experiment some of these cutting edge
I've been called worse.
What's that like? Just tell us a little bit about anything surprising or effective technique that you've discovered.
Sure. I think one of the most incredible techniques is hyperbaric oxygen therapy. And it sounds kind of crazy. You go in this little thing that looks like a submarine, but basically it increases the atmospheric pressure to where you're about 60 feet below sea level, so to speak. So your ears kind of pop a little bit, but it pumps pharmaceutical grade oxygen into the tank. And when you have that much oxygen, your stem cell production goes up 800%. Which is insane. You get this beautiful little hyperbaric glow, which is nice. And you get more blood flow to your brain. And more blood flow to your brain means better cognitive functions. It means better resilience. It means all these other things that we look to, from anxiety to frustration. A lot of times it has to do with the blood flow in your brain. And if you can fix that, a lot of other issues kind of work themselves out.
Just tell us a little bit. I'm just so fascinated by you. You're so passionate about this. Why are you sharing this experience with us?
I really appreciate that question. For me, my work is my worship. My work is the way that, we put things back into the world, and you need energy to do that. As a father of three and running a business and, try to have a life in the middle, like everything requires energy. Your car needs gas, the plane needs fuel. And I treat myself in that way so that I can go back out and give back all the great things that have come to me.
And if there's one message you want to tell our viewers about this, what's an advice or tip that you'd like to tell them?
I think the most important thing is you got to get out there and try it. Just get out there and try it. Find something new. Do something for you, because the better you take care of you, the more you can take care of everybody else.
All right. Well, local entrepreneur Ari Rastegar, and also best-selling author here. You brought The Gift of Failure, one of his books here that he brought us to share with us. That's all the time we have, though, but thank you so much for sharing that for our Eye on Health segment. We appreciate that. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, Florida ranks #2 in the nation for children who have died in a hot car. And now Palm Beach County is raising awareness in light of this alarming statistic. Palm Beach County Fire Rescue, in partnership with Save Kids and the Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County, hosted a real-time demonstration. You're looking at it right now, that reenactment showing how fire rescue officials respond when a child is left alone in a hot car. Since 1990, over 1,000 children have died after being forgotten in a locked car, with 2 happening just last year in Florida.